If you feel tired all the time, it's not laziness, it's exhaustion. No one else can see. Your mind is tired, not weak. Your thoughts have been running marathons while your body tries to rest. Being tired isn't always about sleep. Sometimes it's about carrying too much for too long. Too many worries, too many expectations, too many silent battles you never told anyone about. Mental exhaustion doesn't shout, it whispers. It shows up as overthinking, as procrastination, as staring into space, because even simple tasks feel heavy. That isn't laziness, that's overload. Your brain was never designed to carry constant pressure, constant comparison, constant fear of not being enough. Yet every day, you wake up and try anyway. You try to stay strong, stay positive, stay productive, even when your mind is begging for silence, for stillness, for peace. Needing rest doesn't mean you're falling behind. It means you're human. The strongest minds aren't the ones that never break. They're the ones that know when to pause. Rest is not quitting. Rest is repair. You charge your phone every night without guilt. You don't call it lazy when a battery needs power. So why do you call yourself lazy for needing the same? Your mind isn't a machine. It's a living, breathing, feeling universe. And universes need darkness to create stars. Maybe this tiredness isn't your enemy. Maybe it's your signal. A quiet message inside saying, slow down. You've carried enough for now. Burnout doesn't come from doing nothing. It comes from doing too much for too long, without being seen, without being appreciated, without being allowed to stop. You smiled when you wanted to cry. You stayed strong when you wanted to collapse. You kept going when every part of you whispered, please rest. And still, you call that laziness? No, that's survival. That's resilience, wearing a tired face. Think about it. How many people would have quit if they carried what you carry inside your head? The doubts, the memories, the pressure, the expectations. You didn't quit. You're still here, still trying, still hoping tomorrow feels lighter. And that alone is proof you are not lazy. You are brave. Brave enough to continue while exhausted. Brave enough to believe something better is still coming. But here's what you must learn. Bravery isn't always pushing forward. Sometimes bravery is stopping. Stopping to breathe, to feel, to admit, I'm tired. Healing begins the moment you stop pretending you're fine. Strong people don't ignore their exhaustion. They listen to it. So if today you couldn't focus, if today you felt slow, if today your motivation felt far away, that is not failure. That is feedback. Your mind is asking for care, not criticism, understanding, not pressure, kindness, not comparison. Imagine how different life would feel if you spoke to yourself like someone you love, with patience, with gentleness, the kind of voice that says, you're allowed to be tired, you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to exist without proving anything. You do not have to earn your worth, you already have it. Not because of what you achieve, not because of how productive you are, but because you are alive, breathing, feeling, becoming. And becoming takes energy. Growth takes energy. Healing takes energy. Of course you feel tired. You've been growing in ways no one applauds. Healing in ways no one sees. Fighting battles no one knows exist. And silent battles drain the most. You are not falling behind. You are recovering. Recovering from everything you never got time to process. Pain you buried, stress you ignored, pressure you normalized. Your mind remembered it all, even when you pretended it didn't hurt. That weight doesn't disappear. It waits until your body finally says, enough. That heavy, foggy, unmotivated feeling is not weakness. It's wisdom. Your system protecting you, slowing you down before you break. So instead of fighting your tiredness, listen to it. Sit with it. Ask it what it's trying to tell you. Maybe it's saying you don't have to carry everything alone. Maybe it's saying you don't have to be perfect. Maybe it's saying you don't have to be strong every second. Because nobody is. Everyone gets tired. Everyone gets overwhelmed. Everyone has moments when their mind feels louder than the world. The difference isn't who gets tired. The difference is who learns to be gentle with themselves when they do. So today, instead of judging yourself, try understanding yourself. Instead of pushing harder, try breathing deeper. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, try saying, I'm exhausted, and that's okay. Kindness toward yourself isn't weakness, it's healing. And healing is powerful. Powerful enough to rebuild a mind that thought it was broken. Powerful enough to turn exhaustion into strength. So tonight, when your thoughts start racing, when guilt whispers you didn't do enough, pause, close your eyes, take one slow breath, and remind yourself, I am not lazy, I am tired. I am not failing, I am healing. I am not weak, I am human. And being human means needing rest, needing silence, needing moments where you simply exist without pressure to perform. So if you feel tired all the time, don't shame yourself. Thank yourself. Because despite the exhaustion, despite the noise, despite the weight, you're still here, still standing, still trying. And that means you're doing enough.